Cherish here. So this is part 2 of my Q&A videos. So let me just jump right back into them now. Okay, so in the previous video I answered 20 questions from friends on Twitter and Instagram. I don't know how many I'm going to get through now because I have actually 34 questions to try and get through. And I try and keep these videos at least 15 and under, so we'll see where I get. So, this question is, what is one snack food or craving do you find yourself wanting most and or getting most? Ooh, actually, hold on 1 second. Okay, so I had to go and grab them, because I do actually want to show them. Okay, so this is one of them. This is their matcha green tea milk chewy candies. Oh my god, these things are so freaking good. I find myself extremely addicted to these things. I have a couple others. So I don't know if anybody knows what these are. But boy am I addicted to these. I'm going to try and make sure you guys can see what it says as they fall out. Okay, so they call them coconut banditos. I'm probably this actually I just recently brought back into my life. They're peanut kisses, also called Mary Jane's for anybody who knows what they are. I have another one, but I just don't have it with me and I can't seem to find it, but saltwater taffy is the other one that I'm extremely addicted to and find myself craving all the time. These more than anything, being completely and utterly honest, these. So yeah, I just felt like I needed to go get them so I can answer that question. I didn't know that was going to be a question, otherwise I would have already had them. Okay. What is your go-to most breakfast, lunch, and dinner item you can't live without or wish you could and don't have or don't do or don't eat? My most go-to breakfast is eggs, unfortunately. Oh my god, I love eggs. I don't have a go-to lunch or really dinner item, but for breakfast, yeah, eggs. I love having eggs. I can't help myself. What habit have you changed over the years that you never used to do but can't live without doing now? It's kind of a confusing question. Maybe it's just me. Well, a habit that I changed, I guess I would say, if we're talking food-wise, it's pounding down the sweets. Honestly, the candy is not the best thing for me to be eating, but I don't eat it all the time, obviously. I know I used to eat donuts a lot, like a lot. Now donuts sicken me, so I'm going to stick with that as my answer. And I think that kind of will answer this next question too, because it looks like it. What bad food habit have you cut out of your life, and why did you choose to? Were you forced to? Did you choose to? Donuts. Yeah, I cut donuts as a food habit out of my life. I literally completely cut donuts as a food habit out of my life. I don't do donuts. Oh, you know what? For the, I want to go back really, really quickly. Uh-oh, I missed a bunch of questions. Well, I guess I have to go back and do those now too. What is the go-to breakfast, lunch, or dinner item? I hope it doesn't sound weird, but coffee. I will literally have coffee, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and that's something I can't live without. So, but yeah, honestly, for the question about, I wasn't forced to cut donuts out of my life. I just chose to. Actually, it was kind of funny. For Lent, about, oh my gosh, maybe 11 or 12 years ago. No, it had to have been longer. At least 13 years ago. I'm going to go with 13. 13 to 14 years ago. I gave up donuts for Lent because we used to go to like Krispy Kremes like all the time. Oh my god, we used to go to Krispy Kreme all the time. Well, we didn't even have to go to it. You just went inside of the Stater Brothers and there was like the little Krispy Kreme almost looked like a vending machine where you just fill up on 12 donuts and you were good. But yeah, I gave up donuts for Lent one time because that was just something we were like eating way too much of. So I gave donuts up for Lent. And when Lent ended, I just sort of didn't go back to him. Now I can't even, I don't even like donuts anymore. They actually sicken me, which isn't a bad thing, I guess. And I wasn't forced to, I just sort of chose to. Are you a picky eater, or are you a eat everything kind of person? And what is the one thing you eat every day no matter what else you do? I am not a picky eater. I'm not a picky eater. There's just food that I'm allergic to and I can't eat it, so that's the only reason I don't eat it. Something I eat every day no matter what else I do. Coffee. I'm just gonna stick with coffee as my answer. I think most people would. So anyways, what food or drink have you cut out of your life, mainly wanting to know drink? Good, because I already answered a food one. Hold on. I was getting a dry throat. What food or drink have you cut out of your life? Soda. I should say the one thing that I can't live without is probably Monster, because that's the only soda, if you think about it, that I drink these like they're going out of style. So, that's probably the only soda that I haven't cut out of my life, and I never probably would. You go vegan or even vegetarian, and why not if you would not do it? I couldn't go vegan. I couldn't go vegan or vegetarian because I love milk, eggs, okay, and I couldn't cut either one of those out of my life. I love milk and eggs. I mean, I cut red meat out for a while at one point, so that's not the reason. Also, I love chicken, and fish. Do you dye your hair? I used to. Until I got the balding stuff up here, I used to. Now I'm just afraid, like, if I do it, that I'll lose more, and I'm starting to grow some back, so I'd rather not lose it. Flat iron. Oh my gosh, yes. I love flat ironing. I just haven't for summer because it's been too hot to do it. Curl. No. Anything at all. Yeah. Flat iron. If you could do one thing different to your hair, what would it be? Start dyeing it again. Easy question. What is the most challenging thing you do during the week that you feel you might need to change? Probably my not being as social and out there with my business as I want to. How do you change, and why do you feel like you have to? Well, like I said, in one of the previous questions, I think it now was last video, I want to progress in my business. So to change myself, I need to get more out there, more social, and more for my business. So, I mean, I think that was very unclear, whatever. Anyways, yeah, I guess that's what I need to do. What is a pattern you have changed the most over the past couple months, and why? I used to not vlog, I used to not really do YouTube, so maybe that's something I changed. What is one illness, be it mental or physical, that has helped you? If none have, then what illness, mental or physical, has held you back the most? Well, clearly my mental health and my physical illnesses of sciatica. And they've held me back a lot. So, yeah. How do you think you can fix it? Honestly, I don't know. I don't think I can. What are the steps you take to work through these challenges? Um, a lot of medicine for the physical. Mental, I don't know. I think, I don't know. I don't have really any good answers for that one. What has been or still is the most challenging thing to have happen in your life, but be it most recent or years ago, and do you think you are still able to handle those challenges to this day, and do you still deal with those challenges in your daily life? Um, my sister moving away. I think that's I think that's probably the most recent challenge that I've had to overcome. Um, is my sister moving away with my niece and not seeing her very much physically. Like, FaceTime is great and all, but I want to see her more physically. Yeah, I would say, yeah, every day. I do. Every day. Okay. The longer question, I think it's just because she has a part in the front of it. I have recently started watching your vlogs. Oh, thank you. When you link them on Twitter. Yeah. Sometimes I do. I guess I should link all of them, but I've only been linking a few of them that I'm really proud of. I see how far you have come from the girl who was unsocial, and so quiet, to this new girl. Oh, hold on one second. Okay, sorry, the battery wanted to die. I see how far you have come from the girl who was unsocial and so quiet to this new girl who does vlogs and talks as a person who has always been able to talk 200% of the time. I don't know if I would say that, but okay, thank you. What has changed you to this point? I don't know. I just like vlogging, I guess. I think that's just something I like doing. Um, why did you choose to change? Why did I choose to change? Because I had to. Like I said, I had to. I think I said in another video, that I had to change not being social to being more social and more able to talk to people, for a couple job reasons. I wouldn't have a boyfriend if I didn't change. I think that's one of the main things I have to look at. Choose to change, asking as a person who never does talk myself. Oh, I'm sorry. And now has to learn how to be a social person for a big company. Not trying to give my life story while trying to ask a question. Thank you for answering in advance. Well, like I said, so basically her question just was, why did I choose to change? And like I said, I had to for a couple reasons. To answer your question, I mean, you're saying it's because you want to know for yourself because you have to learn to be sociable. Um, Basically, it sounds weird, but I would say, just do what I do. You don't have to have a YouTube channel. Just basically what I started doing, to get myself comfortable just talking is basically just pulling up a camera on my laptop or on my phone and just talking. Just talk. Have a conversation. Or another good one is, someone who you're comfortable talking to, be it a boyfriend, a girlfriend, husband, a wife, sister, brother, somebody, and just FaceTime with them. Talk to them. Feel comfortable in your own skin sometimes. That's the best way you can learn to do it, is just start to try and feel comfortable in your own skin. Just pretend you're talking to somebody if you're not a person who feels comfortable. Half the time I don't think anybody's watching these videos, and I honestly don't care. I'm putting them out there not just for people to watch, but for me, so I can learn and be like, okay, I messed up right there. I shouldn't have said that. I could have not, I could have done this. That's why when you edit it, you look back and go, oh, I messed up right there. Sometimes it may take you vlogging 12 times or, making a video 12 times before you go, okay, that's a perfect video. So that's what I had to do. Okay, so just try your own thing. Has anything in your life made a huge impact that you can never change, but if you could, how would you? Um, like I said, the huge impact is the video that I vlogged a couple of videos back about my brother dying and my grandpa dying and my aunt and my grandma, my other grandma. Those made a huge impact. I know I can never change them, and I don't think I would be able to because they weren't in my design; they were in God's. So, yeah. I'm actually gonna make a part 3 because the next question probably needs its own video. So that's all I have for you guys today. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe and become a part of the Winchester family. You can find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. I follow back when you follow me. So I'll see you guys later. Bye.